Hello. We are live, I believe. How are we all today, anyway? What's the crack, ladies and gents? Welcome to all the early birds. And continuing on with yet more elephant. How long is a elephant's trunk? Who knows? There's some sort of prophetic phrase, I'm guessing. I don't know, maybe not. Kriegsman man, how's it going, mate? Zen, how's it going, sir? Right, I think this guy's looking pretty swish, isn't he? Even if I do say so myself. He's certainly getting there, isn't he? And I noticed you've heard the new tunes in. What did you reckon? And Kriegsman, have you heard Rambo, mate? How's it going? I just noticed there, Rambo, you've checked out the new tune. Thanks, chaps. All likes and comments are appreciated. So we've already had one from Rambo and one from Zen. Kriegsman, mate, it's your turn now, mate. You got to go and do your bit for the algorithm, mate, and check out the new Orc song on the old YouTubes. I'll give you the link, shall I? See what you think. It's had about 20 views or something. It's been up for about 2 hours now, and it's had 20 views, so it's not looking great. There it is, mate. Just in case you need it, Kriegsman. Yeah, it's gonna need all the help it can get, I think. Not just like all of my music. I'll wake up tomorrow, I'll be like, mate, like, I wonder how many views we've got. Like, you know, what's it would be? Mate, by 2 weeks it'll have like a maximum of like 100, maybe 200 views if I'm lucky. It's pretty sad, really. It's like, I feel like it's my magnum opus, and it will get like nothing. The YouTube, the algorithm just will not do anything with my stuff at all. I think it's, the world's trying to tell me something, man. It's trying to tell me that 40k themed happy hardcore brother. And drum and bass is not the way forward. Did that even play then, Colossus? Or not? Just getting the bottom to go. One whole extra viewer. And of course, guys, if you could maybe go into the YouTube and just put it on mute and keep watching on Twitch, then that'd be appreciated as well. Rambo, your memes should all be active now, mate, from the Patreon. But I haven't done your intro yet, but your memes are all active, so you can meme away now, man. If you type in exclamation mark Patreon, it'll give you all your commands, and they theoretically should all be available to you now, mate. But yeah, I would like, I would like just at least one of my videos to get some sort of traction. I already said this before, I do have one viral video that I got no credit for, which was my Blobby one, man. The Blobby song got something like 30,000 views on, not the Blobby song, my Blobby Space Marine got something like 30,000 views on Twitch that somebody else reposted. Not on Twitch, on what's it called? What's that crap thing that Elon Musk does now? Twitter, right? Got like 30,000 views on Twitter, and I didn't get any credit for it. Like, how frustrating is that, man? All of the work I've done, like, over, how many years, and then somebody else literally just thieved it all, and for what? Like, I didn't get any extra views, I didn't get any extra subs or anything, man. That could have been my breakout That was my breakout video, you know. Nothing from it, man. What a miscarriage of justice. Well, what am I going to do, eh? I should just make more blobby-themed Space Marines, shouldn't I? Which we're going to be doing, aren't we, Kriegsman? So, you know, maybe lightning can strike twice. Maybe it can. You know, what I'd really like is just, you know, because I really like my Gus Gold song, like, I would like other people to like it. I think it's a decent, happy hardcore banger. Like, not just like, you know, it's like a Gus Gold banger. I mean, I actually think it's a half decent, happy hardcore song. It's not the best happy hardcore song, obviously, but I mean, I think it's a fair crack, especially for playing live with no computer or nothing. Like, you know, that's I think it's decent. Maybe it's my thumbnails or something. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm obviously doing everything wrong. You know. But whatever. So yeah, you guys can... how's it going, Gotti, mate? Thanks for watching the hardcore video there, Gotti, mate. When you said the snotlings were enjoying it, was that your little... I was going to say your little chavies then, like, that's a proper Portsmouth word. Your little kids, were they enjoying it, were they? Is the aspect ratio alright? I think it is, isn't it? Laughed your ass off. Yeah, that's good, man. That's the whole point of that tune. It's like, I'm so sick of serious 40k. So sick of, like, everyone taking everything so seriously these days with everything. Like, it's just not the 40k I knew, you know? It should just be a bit of a laugh. So, yeah, that's my forte into it. Mag, Urak, Fraka. Yeah, so Kriegsman, mate, yeah. Well, you guys know what to do, man. Share. If you got any orc groups or any friends who are into orcs, like, oh, mate, friend, like this geezer I know on Twitch made some ridiculous happy hardcore orc tune. Have a listen to this and see what they think. Orc electronica makes much more sense. That kind of stuff does. Happy hardcore like that definitely makes sense. To me it makes sense anyway. I just think it's funny, like the juxtaposition between grim dark and then like drum and bass, like the Inquisitor tune is a classic example of that. It's going like, but please, Inquisitor, your sentence is death. And then like the tune's all happy in that, man. I think it's funny. Makes me giggle anyway, man. Like, there's only a certain, like, you know, put it under like 40k battle music, people will be like, oh yeah, like some serious, I'm gonna get myself in the mood for like some serious game of 40k, expecting some sort of, you know, sort of epic orchestral music, you know what I mean, like battle music, and then it's like me doing happy hardcore. That's what I want, man. I want people to click on it and go, what the fuck is that? It's alright though. Yeah, let's fucking leave that on, actually. It's quite funny. Use it as an alarm. Yeah, I mean, the Gus Gold song is like completely me as well, because that's me doing the Gus Gold voice. So, you know, like, nobody can moan at me and go, oh no, you didn't do your own voices and stuff. I'm like, yes, mate, I did do my own voices, actually. That Gus Gold voice is me, motherfucker. I am Gus Gold Maguret Frucker. I'll speak with the word of the gods. That's me. Yeah, got you. Well, you know loads of orcs, don't you, man? Just throw it up in like an orc server somewhere and say, "Oi, guys, have a listen to this." Some guys actually made an orc song. It's not a Space Marine one. For once, somebody's made an orc dedicated song for us. Yeah, see if we can drag a few more views in there. Oh, mate, I've had a few more. I had another commission come in today off of Etsy, would you believe? And a potential another one. So we're going to be seeing a lot more streaming here on in, because I've got a load of commissions lined up now, man. A lot. So Zen, some of yours. I've got 1, 2. I've got like 3 or 4 on the go now. So it's going to be. I don't know. For the next couple of weeks, I might not even be able to go down the pub or anything. That's how bad it is. I'm going to sort of buckle down for a couple. I'm going to try and buckle down for a couple of weeks and see how it goes. When's the tank coming exactly? Yeah, so it's on the list, Kriegsman. It's on the list, man. Like I've said to you before, I really try to save the blobby tank for. I just want a whole Sunday or something like that. I'm coming back from Birmingham on Sunday, depending on what time I get back and things, and it's a potential then, or a potential Monday. I mean, I don't want to drag the mood down or anything, but maybe Monday, actually, no, because I've got a day off, but I'm going to a funeral, unfortunately, and it's probably not quite. I probably won't be in the mood for that. I could be in the mood for streaming though, like maybe something else, but probably not the blobby tank. Right, where are we going next with the elephant? I think I'm gonna have to. I've got red all over the bloody thing though. I don't know how I managed to do that. Yesterday, so I'm going to have to do a fair bit of clean up there. Now, I feel like these tusks here are too smooth. The Forge World add-on ones have got like sort of like ribbing on them, if that's the right word, or like grain. That's a better word. Ribbon sounds a little bit too naughty, doesn't it? Rambo, if you're there, man, I thought you might test out a couple of your memes. Let's just make sure they're working.
Steady yourself, brother.
Colossus, didn't you play that Steady Yourself, brother, about 20 minutes ago? And yeah, the other thing, Kriegsman, is I need to make sure that you're around for the blobby stream, right? We don't want to do the blobby stream and you miss it for some reason, you know. Mate, that's a classic tune. The hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits to Isengard. Jesus, man, when did that tune come out? That's That's some back in the day memeage, isn't it? Colossus, was that song out when we were at university? Taking the hobbits to Isengard. I think it was, wasn't it? Taters and the Precious. Anyone out there in YouTube land that wants to make themselves known? We got any of the regulars in? So I've got to train these YouTubers up to not lurk so much. Try and get involved. Get involved, son. Mate, all the cool kids are here, mate. All of them. Now, am I going to be able to get these bits in here? Just. It's very finicky in there, but it's just about getting away with it. Look at that. Look at that. Just about got away with that, lads. God damn it, man. There's still quite a bit of like bare. Keep noticing bits of primer, which I've said yesterday. I keep noticing the odd bits of primer hanging around. Mate, Thomas the Spank Engine is gonna be a while, man, because Like I really, Thomas the Spank Engine is my own model, isn't he? And I haven't painted any of my own models, hence why I haven't done any Oldhammer for like literally about 2 years, because everything I've been painting has been commissioned, and I just haven't got the time to paint any of my own models. I can't remember the last model that I painted that was my own, you know, and that's not a bad place to be, but in some ways it is, because, you know, this is, you know, doing like sort of commission painting and stuff now has kind of turned into a side, like a proper side hustle, you know. And we all know how the economy is at the moment, man. I mean, you know, I actually need that extra few quid. Yeah, I know, mate. I'd like to paint some of my own stuff as well. I mean, if I was, you know, if I was doing this full time, as I keep saying, as the dream may one day. Let's go, Mitch. If I ever did this full time, like, you know, then I'd have time to actually maybe paint some of my own models, you know. It's a nice change, but, you know, right now I just cannot afford to, unfortunately. So doing a little bit tidying, like, got a feeling that today I might, my main job is going to be tidying up, because like I said, we've got all of this base coat and everything is all done now, but you know, it's, the paint's on there, but some of it's a bit messy, to say the least. And it looks absolutely awesome from afar, but if you take a bit of a closer look, you'll notice, you know, it's battle ready, or whatever people want to call it these days. It's not parade ready, or whatever the stupid phrases are people use. It's certainly tabletop at this stage, certainly, but you know, we want to be, you know, for a big piece like this, we want to be going for a little bit better than tabletop, don't we? And you know, if it was all about the money, I would not be doing what I'm doing now. I would say, yeah, that's fine. Because, you know, this, like, the stage that I'm doing now is going to take, you know, cleaning up and things like that actually takes like quite a while. You know, if I was just going for the cash and just get the models rinsed out as fast as possible, then I wouldn't even bother doing what I'm doing here now. Yeah, what's up? Don't think so, no. Nothing new. As my missus then just like crept in and was like, do any of your clothes need to be washed? I'm like, no, it's fine. Just these soiled cacks, love. Have they paid me for a parade ready piece? No, I haven't. I'll let you into a little secret, chaps. When it comes to when it comes to painting, I try to do like the best the best I can on any commission. Like I look at it and I'm like, I'm not really happy when I paint them. Like I say like, yeah, we'll do like whatever it is, like parade ready or whatever you want, and then I look at it and I'm like, oh, I can't live with myself sending that out into the public, you know. Oh yeah, man, it's certainly something to consider. I mean, if it's just the money, you know what I mean, then yeah, I'd be all over that, but it's not. You know, I'm not much of a businessman. Mate, but I need after COVID and everything like that, man. I mean, I don't want to be stuck in my room painting like all weekend. You know what I mean? I know that's what some people live for and they look forward to it, but I like socialising face to face. I like having a laugh. I like having a few beers. I mean, I know that some people, you know, they really just look forward to sitting down and chilling out on their own and painting and stuff like that. Especially, you know, in the 40k sort of community and, you know, the hobby community and stuff. So that's some people's bags, you know. They're not very, you know, we all know that a high proportion of, you know, like hobbyists and stuff, like a significantly higher proportion, we all know, right, they've got some sort of social issue or things like that. So, you know, that's a lot of people's bag. It's just not me, mate. I mean, I like going out, you know. I like being down the pub. I like having a couple of games of darts and all of that, like, you know. That's who I am. Like, I can't do 40k and things like that continuously, like, you know. That's why you know, I kind of need help with the Discord, you know, because imagine how much effort like goes into, like, you know, not only am I on the stream, you know, I'm trying to put it, you know, I'm trying to put out the odd YouTube video, I'm trying to edit memes and stuff like that to kind of keep things as interactive and stuff. I have not got the energy to then go on Discord, you know, in my free time basically, and you know, sit in the voice chat or something like that, which is, I know, something that I lack and I don't do, and I would love to be able to do that, guys, but man, I've got my own sanity to think of here. Like, you know, I'd literally be you know, I'm already neglecting my missus. I've already said to her, I've said, look, love, like, I've got all these commissions with fucking skint. Like, I need to get these commissions done. I need to get some more money, you know. Thus, this is the way of the world at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, see, I love it, mate. And there has to be, you know, there's a healthy balance in there somewhere. And haven't, you know, that's why I kind of yo-yo. Like sometimes I just have like a good few months where I just don't do any streaming at all, and I know that's really detrimental to the channel because I basically I just piss away a lot of the goodwill and a lot of the momentum that builds up. You know, in, you know, people get used to like. You know, coming in and watching your stream at certain times and stuff. Is that Agrex Earthshade? No, it's not. And you know, I end up pissing away a lot of my momentum. Part of like, you know, because talking about saving money and stuff. I mean, one of the reasons I've been doing the music streams on Friday is. You know, because to me, like a music stream is productive. You know, I've got something at the end of that, and I've had a good laugh, and I've had a few beers and everything. How's it going, Brian? Good to see you, mate. I've had once I've done a music stream on a Friday, then maybe I'll go down the pub. You know what I mean? And if I don't go down the pub and I just end up streaming, then I've actually saved myself, and I can always go out on. I can always go out the day after, right? I can always go out on the Saturday. So, you know, these are things that I'm trying to work on. How things are you, Brian? Anyway, man. Have you seen the new tune I've dropped on the YouTube channel, Brian? Just dropped a happy hardcore Gus Goal song, mate. If you can imagine such a thing. Any help with the pesky algorithm would be appreciated. Ah, nice one, man. Thanks, Scotty. What orc sort of places do you frequent now, Gotti? Do you still go on the you know, like the War Bosses stream and stuff like not stream, sorry, what's it called? Discord server and stuff like that. Again, I'd like to be able to hang out in some other people's Discords a little bit more, but man, like I said again, I've got my own sanity to think of. Getting old paperwork so you can shred it. Mate, when I used to work in an office, you know, when they give you a job like, oh, can you go to the shredder? You're just like, for me, I'm just like, oh yeah, sweet. Get some... Just stand there and mong out next to the shredder for a few minutes. Sounds good to me. No, the thought of having to go back into an office now is really very unappealing. Very unappealing. I love being able to work from home. Now, if I was still going in the office, I don't know if I'd have the energy to stream after that. You know, like you drive home, like you're out stuck in traffic and stuff like that. You get home and you're like completely knackered. You've been talking bullshit to your annoying co-workers all day. You just want to mong out, right? Anyone on YouTube yet? We all sitting there in silence, or is it, as I fear, is going cuz? But you can get lazy. Well, you can, but I'm a salesman, mate, so if I don't make any calls or do anything, then I don't make any money. So, you know, yeah, I can be lazy, but the person who pays for it at the end of the day is me, not like anyone else. So I think that, you know, if you're doing sales or something, it's a bit, you know, it's potentially a bit different. And I don't know, what is lazy, man? What is lazy? Ah, what is the what's that? What's that of the camera? My face or the model? Oh shit. Oh, right, untidy office. Man, my shed is pretty untidy at the moment. My home office. Could make some sort of governmental joke there, couldn't I? I said home office. I cleaned up the whole of my room, like the room that I'm streaming from now. It was the absolute pits, mate. Like my my desk, as I said multiple times, this is all just meant to be temporary, and I was meant to go back to China. So, you know, in my head I was like, what's the point in, you know, sorting everything out properly? But now I have to. You know, it's going to be a bit more of a longer term thing. Excuse me. Well, cuz, I mean, you can be forgiven for losing your hobby mojo, considering, you know, you broke your bloody leg, mate. Do you know what I mean? And you've had all of that going on, so, you know. And also, you do a lot of hobbying, man, don't you? Like, a lot. And run tournaments and things, so sort of burnout for you, man, is going to be, you know, it's something you're going to have to just fight with, isn't it? You said got to put up some shelves. Reminded me of the Mighty Poosh. I've got some shelves to put up. That's on the Desert Island episode. When Howard's like getting beaten up by his coconut wife. Which sounded way worse when I said that. But as in actual coconut. About things being fun, Dry Sea goes, yeah man, I mean, like I said, look what happened to me painting those goddamn those goddamn squigogs. Beating the coconuts. Could be taken in multiple ways, that. So got him, my man. Where have you been posting my orc song? Out of interest. My Gus Skull theme tune. What are storm speeders? Are they the shoebox looking new land speeders that are absolutely massive? I don't actually mind those too much. I really didn't like the 3rd edition land speeder. I thought that looked really naff. But that like sort of 3rd edition land speeder is the one that, you know, a lot of people like, you know, and they've got the nostalgia for it. Obviously for me it's I think the best land speeder was the 2nd edition one. I think it just looks fucking cool. I just think like the 2nd edition one looks like really futuristic and sort of like badass, and it kind of makes a bit more sense. It's got like armor on the front. It's not like the flying sofa Rogue Trader one, which makes no sense at all, but still looks really cool. I think the 2nd edition one's got it right. And then, you know, the later 3rd edition, 4th edition ones for me just didn't have any character and they look like too boxy. Yeah, it's all legacy now, mate, isn't it? Like basically the whole, like, well, Brian, you've got loads of like old school Marines, right? All of those, man, are, like you said, like they're all legacy now, aren't they? What's a con job? Aren't you allowed to still use them as proxies or something like that in like actual tournaments, like official tournaments, right? What's this thing called a murmuk? Is that right? Because this thing's got like some sort of face paint, hasn't it? It's a very grey area. How grey is grey, you know? Oh, okay, so this thing's got like sort of war paint on its legs and stuff as well. Looking at this. Some kind of like writing as well. Oh, it goes over its eyes. That's interesting. Alright, this is where it all could go wrong, lads. God, this feels dangerous. I mean, you run tournaments, cuz, so like, you know, if you were running a tournament and somebody turned up with like, you know, let's just say like a rogue trader army like mine, you know, what would the sort of thoughts be behind that? Would it be like, oh, you're not allowed to use that, or you know, you're gonna have to treat me like a layman, mate, because you know, on sort of tournaments and stuff is really not my thing. But I mean, like, can you use like Legends models or whatever as they're called? Like, can you proxy that? You know, would I be able to proxy in like my Rogue Trader Space Marines as Primaris, right? Would I be able to do that? Would that be just not on, or? Now, how would that work? I think that's about where his face paint should be. What's Red Terror? Have we got anyone watching us on YouTube, man? We are a public, right? Last time that's happened, like, I've been, I've noticed I've been streaming, private stream, like, why have I got no YouTube viewers? And then it's like, oh, right, that'd be why. I've always thought that Tyranid models were hit and miss, like, even in the old days, man. Like, some look gash and some look alright, and, like, some just look real goofy. I always found the second edition metal Tyranid models, I reckon, are the worst, apart from the Screamer Killer. Now, I remember thinking, like, you know, when they brought out... I used to like the old plastic Tyranid attack Tyranids. I know loads of people think they look goofy, but I thought they looked cool and they had a lot of detail on them. And then they brought out those metal Tyranid warriors, and I thought, what's going on, man? They look worse than the plastic ones. Oh yeah, Dave. My place at the pearly gates is assured, mate. If you've got a Legends army, mate, and your name's not down, you're not coming in. Come on, people, let's watch the Guskull video. I think the algorithm's already given up on it. The algorithm's probably thinking, like, where the hell do I put Happy Hardcore Warhammer? We'll see. Only takes one repost, doesn't it? Perhaps someone's famous will see it. Perhaps James Workshop will see it and report me. And then I can get like a sympathy mob. Don't tell anyone, lads, but I'm actually using Screaming Skull at the moment. It's a GW paint. Not mixed up very well, of course, because it's a GW paint, so it's basically on its way out. Even though it's barely been used. Oh yeah, man, the base is really cool. It's got like, I'm really looking forward to painting the base. Actually, it's got, I was gonna say Dead Marines, then it's obviously not Dead Marines, is it? It's got yeah, it's got loads of like dead, like, what are they, Gondor or like Rohan or whatever on there. And you know, I'm really looking forward to just getting some blood paint and the dry pigments on it. And I reckon it's going to look absolutely amazing, even if I do say so myself. I can see it in my mind's eye, and as soon as the base is done, this whole model is going to come alive. Like, just pop, suddenly go bang, it's there. Rambo, did that play? No, it didn't. That's annoying. I'm just going to restart Sammy. Try it again, Rambo. See if that fixed it. Sometimes it's just a bit buggy and they don't play, unfortunately. Try it again.
Execute Order 66.
Well, that worked. That's too white. Or is it? Yeah, it is. So I don't get why these tusks are sculpted in such a way that there's like no detail on them at all. They're way too smooth, like very unnatural compared to the rest of the elephant. What's MKX Marines? Mark 10. Yeah. Learn something new every day, don't you? Deary me, man. Nobody on YouTube, man. Nobody. Streaming to nobody on YouTube, man. It's so embarrassing. It's fucking grim. Will anyone ever turn up? Please. Watch my stream. Anyone. Somebody's just turned up. It's one of you. It's one of you, innit? I know it is. One of us. It don't matter, mate. I mean, I'm streaming to both, innit? I mean, I might as well. Might as well, man. I mean, you know, YouTube empires weren't bent. Budgie Bop. Which one of you from Twitch is Budgie Bop? Plenty of YouTube empires are bent, mate. Yeah. Am I new? No, man. I've been on the tubes for about 3 years, mate. But I stream more. Streaming wise, it's more Twitch that I do. I don't know if I like that effect, that dry brush effect on there. It looks a bit dry. Hence the name dry brushing. It looks a bit too scratchy. Yeah, man, I love painting rowboat Space Marines. Space Marines is my favourite. I love painting Primaris, mate. This is the Primaris dedicated channel. This is a local shop for local neckbeards only. This song's quite nice and chill. Ah, yeah, Tim Curry one. That's a good shout, mate. In space, right? Yes, we can do that. I mean, even like getting the you know, even getting memes sorted and loaded in, man, it all takes huge amounts of my time. I said it's very rare I even get any new followers these days on Twitch. I know what it is, man. It's because I don't sort of speak to enough other streamers and stuff, so I don't get raided and things like that anymore. I've basically given up. What happens, happens now. Yeah, you know, Dave. Well, my opinion's not worth the paper it's written on, mate. It's all about those NDAs, man. All about getting that sweet GW swag before anyone else does. Make sure I get my video up 10 minutes before anyone else does. Sing the praises of our Dark Lords. James Workshop, I love him. He's probably an alright geezer, do you know what I mean? I just like to play up to my internet persona somewhat sometimes. Don't actually sit there frothing at the mouth thinking about how GW have ruined this and that. I think that some people actually think, you know, some people, I'm sure that some people do, but some people just can't get that, you know, just having a bit of a laugh, mate, most of the time. Don't take it too seriously. Jeremiah, man. Welcome back. So we do have a real YouTube person now. Look, Jeremiah's in. Oh yeah, he's definitely. I never thought about that, but you're right. He's 100%. He's 100% a pound shot Matt Berry, isn't he? Yeah, 100%, mate. You and he were buddies, right? He's 100% pound shot Matt Berry, isn't he? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Have you guys noticed that I'm losing my voice?
Not my fault, monkey bastard hands.
There we go. There's a bit of Matt Berry for you.
You and he were buddies, weren't you?
What?
Listen, when I first joined this hospital, I was strictly solo. You were the first real buddy I ever had. But if you and he wish to be best buddies again, I won't stand in your way.
Thanks for the copy strike, YouTube. Thanks. I appreciate it. I relish it. All of that 50 pence of advertising, not even 50 pence, you're half a penny of advertising is now whoever owns that sample.
Black, are you dumb? Are you getting rude to man?
Is that Firelock? Oh, I would have bet money that was Firelock. Buddy's in. Buddy. Jackboot tactics. What do you mean by that? Jeremiah. Oh, this elephant's looking sexy now, chaps. Ah, thanks, Asuna. Is that Star? Or am I getting confused? It's Star from the club. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I dropped a new video today, actually. A Happy Hardcore, Happy Hardcore Guzgold tune, if you want to have a listen to that. It's literally brand new, hot off the vinyl press, mate. It's already at 29 views. Look, it's been going about 3 hours now. It's 29 views, getting 10 views an hour, man. It's popping off, mate. It's popping off. Begging for views, look. What's a great look. GW's got, yeah, man. I'm already in, mate. I'm going to be doing the I'm going to be doing all the music for the upcoming GW tournament at in Nottingham. I'm going to be playing such classic bangers as Horus is coming, Sanguinius is coming, Angron is coming, and so is Fulgrim. And Gilliman stood back and opened his mouth. I'm going to be playing that banger. Keep your eyes and ears peeled for that one. I think the next tune I'm going to have to release will be the Duncan Rhodes remix. I was thinking about calling it Two Fin Banging Coats. DJ Dunk. And or I could call it Full Martian Bass. Oh, we got our first dislike on the Orc song. Yeah, come on. Who was that? No. Don't like it. Dislike. I think I dislike anyone's videos. No, it's not serious. Don't like it. It's dislike. Fuck off. Who cares, mate? Krieg tune. Yeah, we need to find some Krieg samples. I really don't care. It'd be sweet if you could find out who disliked it. It's probably one of my friends. Probably one of you guys. But it's Dave Doggo. It's one of Dave Doggo's socks, mate. It's Dave's nan. Dave's nan don't like hardcore, does she? was Yarrick. Yeah, Yarrick. You can't be Yarrick. Yarrick's dead. It was one of Yarrick's lackeys. Soiled the memory of Yarrick. Well, they reckon he's dead, don't they? I mean, I actually kind of... I don't like the idea that Yarrick's dead, but I like the idea that Guzgull would go mental and try and chase down Angron. Like I said, what I reckon should happen, like a real swerve, is that, like I said, Yarrick dies, Yarrick's been killed by Angron, Guzgull goes into the warp, kills Angron and becomes Chaos, but doesn't realise. And so you've got like a Chaos Orc faction that don't realise they're Chaos then. And then you could like open up the sort of storyline for a potential another Orc, like war boss, do you know what I mean? Guzgull's been around for a bit. Like, maybe it's time to give someone else, like, you know, like a Bad Moon war boss, or like an Evil Sons one, or like, you know, something like from the old lore, like Wazdakka or something like that, who had like a battle cannon on his war bike, like, you know, that would be cool. Grimaldus already exists. Yeah, I don't like this. I heard the storyline now that like Guzgull's like a Frankenstein orc now. I think that's fucking lame. I think like it would have been better if Guzgull, like, because orcs are meant to get bigger the more powerful they get. So like Guzgull just got massive, right? Like huge. Because at the moment it just seems like, oh, he's just in his power armor and like he doesn't look that big. He's just his armor that's big. Whereas I feel like, you know, the actual orc Guzgull should be massive. Judge Dredd and the GW seem the same, you reckon, Jeremiah? Yeah, basically that's coming to a tournament near you. What's that? An unsanctioned model? How dare you? T-shirt armor. No, you should definitely have mega armor or something, right? Yeah, Makari's really the big one. Makari's the big dog. Oh no, guys, I'm going to close the stream. Somebody didn't like my Happy Hardcore Guzgull video. I'm going to cry myself to sleep now. Yeah, the idea of the Red Gobbo, was he from Gorka Morka originally, the Red Gobbo? Yeah, see, like Gorka Morka's a cool game, man. Like, you know, if they could have brought that back, but it's too Xeno, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? GW just don't care about Xenos anymore. It's all Space Marines and Imperium factions, isn't it? Like, you know, it's like Epic, right? The new Epic, the Horus Heresy one, right? It's just how can they sell more Space Marines? It's like, you know, Epic would have been cool if it was, you know, actual Epic. I've got a massive, like, got a huge Orc Epic army in the attic. And I always thought Epic was a better game than 40k. Like, more tactical and all the rest of it. Like, you know, you could actually do kind of like maneuvers and things, you know, and kind of more like large battle tactics, right? Whereas, you know, 40k is just one or two blokes going at it, right? Hero hammer. And, you know, like Warhammer Fantasy was all about like larger battle tactics, wasn't it? And like formations and things like that. You know, you had like in Epic you had like suppressing fire and stuff like that, which, you know, makes a lot of sense. And it still had all of that, you know, 40k goodness. It was just a better game, I think. You know what? I've never played Adaptus Titanicus. That new Titanicus game looks pretty cool. Like, I wonder how similar it is to BattleTech, you know? But I mean, I just like things like, you know, vehicle damage tables and stuff like that is always really cool and really fun. Like, I thought it was kind of really sad, you know, when I watched that big game of 40k being played with the orcs, with the new, you know, with like 9th edition rules, and it was just like, oh, the tank's gone, like, you know, the tank's got hit points, and, you know, oh, the tank's been wounded, like, you know, it's like, what happened to like damage tables and flamer templates and all of that good fun stuff, you know? There was nothing more satisfying than just whacking a flamer template down, or like whacking, like, you know, charging up a heavy plasma to full power with, like, you know, 10-inch blast template or something like that, just engulfing a whole squad. I mean, that kind of stuff still exists in other systems of 40k, but I mean, like I said, like, you know, in Necromunda and stuff, for example, but like I said, I mean, it just seemed, oh shit. Just seemed like any of that sort of fun stuff is no longer there. Yeah, see, like, rolling to see if your reactor blows up and stuff like that is real. You know, and that's very like BattleTech, and like, I wonder, oh my god, it's twice now, you fucking twat. And concentrate, you absolute bell. Right, let's try that again, shall we? It's the angle I'm painting it, perhaps. And they say painting's meant to be relaxing. I refuse your orders. This ain't relaxing. Who just attacked the model? With a musket, of all things. I think you're going to take down an elephant with a musket. But isn't like Death Company, like, you know, you can only have a certain portion of your army that are Death Company, right? Like 1,000 points seems like a lot, unless, I don't know, unless you got like a 5,000 point army or something. Hey Buff, how's it going, buddy? So your elephant right here, mate. What do you reckon so far, mate? Looking alright, innit? Welsh Mini, mate, welcome in. I like it, yeah, man. It's looking sweet. I put the actual troops on it earlier, like there, and it looked even better, like with all the troops and everything. Like, yeah, the straw's looking good on it. I mean, everything's looking good on it. Even if I do say so myself, it's coming along nicely. There are a few bits and bobs here that I've got to clean up, but like I said, it's looking nice. And then when those tusks are in there as well, it's going to make it look. I've had to take them off. What I'll do is I've pinned these, mate, so that I'll take them off for transport, I think, because these bits are really fragile. But yeah, that's going to look badass. Look. Have you been out of the country, Buff, have you? I noticed you said you were at the airport. Oh, thanks, Welsh Minis, mate. Oh, I think that's it. I think. Look, my latest YouTube videos, man, they get about 70 views, man. It's fucking so stupid. Just looking at I'm looking at the data coming in, man, and it's like, it's had like 300 impressions, and now the algorithm's just going to give up, and that's it. I think that's it, man. I think we've maxed out at 33 views on the Gus Cole song. Oh dear, man. It's a conspiracy. Wait, the straw. I'm gonna have to hand that to. I'm gonna have to sort of. Really, I'm gonna have to say that's the contrast paint. Stop hitting the camera. Nah, man. I've already given up on it, mate. It was fun to make, and that's the main thing. Like, you know, with the music, it was really fun to make, and you know, the video didn't take too much editing to do, so I don't mind. What really pisses me off is when I put together, like, you know, a painting video or something like that, and like it literally, you know, and it gets a few views. I'm like, really, what was the point in that? Complete waste of time. That's it. I think really the world is trying to tell me something, and I'm a stubborn bastard, so I don't give up on things. That's really the issue. I should have given up on it a while ago and just maybe concentrated on something that actually does work, or tried something new. But I'm such a bloody stubborn arsehole, mate, that I'm like, no, I'm gonna make it work. I don't care. The world's just not ready for happy hardcore orc music, mate. I'll be like Vincent van Gogh, mate. In like 100 years, somebody will stumble across my YouTube channel and be like, this guy was an underappreciated genius in the 2000 era. Yeah. Yes, Dave. That's what I need. Mate, I've tried all of this stuff, Kriegsman. Oh, like I said, I've basically given up actually trying. I don't see the point in it no more. like doing commissions on stream because I know that, like, whatever happens, man, even if there's no viewers or anything like that, like, you know, I'll still achieve something. I've still got myself a few quid in the bank, and anything else on that is just extra, really, isn't it? But like I said, with the YouTube stuff, like, you know, you put your heart and soul into a video, and just for it to get panned or, like, you know, not even get a chance, not given a chance, you know, not a chance at all. That's the real, that's what gets me. Because, you know, if I was a Hollywood superstar and I made the same video, it would have 1 billion views and everyone would say it was genius work. Guarantee you, if Henry Cavill made a orc happy hardcore song, it would have 1 billion views, mate, and everyone would be going, "Oh, he's such a legend, mate." Muggins here does it. What do I get for it? A thumbs down from randoms. What's the world coming to, mate? Country's gone to the dogs, mate. Internet's gone to the dogs, mate. It's all just dogs, mate. Dogs and elephants. And those tusks are looking much better now. I'm glad I chose. I was going to go for the contrast werewood, but I'm really glad I chose that snake white. Actually, it's a lot more. It's got a much more natural sort of look to it. Yeah, but Jeremiah, if I included Henry Cavill in my like, that's like old school YouTube, man. When people used to do all of that clickbaity stuff all the time, that's real old school stuff, man. Acting Uncle Henry. Acting Uncle Henry. What is it like? When you say acting Uncle Henry, it sounds like he's like your uncle stand-in. He's just the acting uncle. He's just the acting uncle. He's not the real one. He's the interim uncle until the real uncle comes back. We've got another dislike. We might even have another dislike. The orc tune. Oh, it's just one still. It's disappointing. Let's get that yellow eye back in there. Hey, how can anyone dislike the fat orc beats, mate? Happy hardcore is a universal language of love, mate. I really think that this elephant is basically done, apart from the tasks and some clear up. It might be time to sort of move on to the base and get the rider painted up, potentially. Get the sort of symbols on there. And then we're in the home stretch after that. It's Reboot disliked it. I've got a Reboot song. Actually. Well, I say Reboot, it's a bit more, it's more Mortarian than Reboot. So yeah, it probably is Reboot who disliked it. You listen to that happy hardcore, brother, Mortarian, I told you. Father dislikes it. Shut up, Gilliman. Not all of us want to listen to Hanson on repeat. Hanson are the finest bands of Ultramar. You tell yourself that, Gilliman. You know, Corax is an emo, right? Corax listens to My Chemical Raven. Didn't quite work that one, did it? What would Corax listen to? It's definitely emo. I'm trying to think of a sort of a avian crow related sort of quip. But I can't think of any other emo bands apart from My Chemical Romance. Mate, if Sean Bean disliked the tune, I would actually give up. I'd say, you know what? If our Lord and Saviour has said that, what is this? Who is this southern bugger and what is this happy hardcore Warhammers? I'd say, please, Sean, just give it a chance. Major Lennox is into drum and bass. He's a bastard. Proper bastard. Right, should we go for some weird symbols? I'm just going to freehand this and just make them up. Well, we said Corax listens to emo. Mortarian and Angron are both into metal. Perturabo listens to things like Kraftwerk and stuff like that. We already said Gilliman listens to Hanson and Nickelback. Mate, it's all about Rachel in S Club 7, man. Yeah, Rachel was definitely the fit one, mate. Isn't one of the S Club 7 people dead? Didn't they, like, die recently? Like, and they were just about to do, like, a comeback tour or something? Oh, was it Steps? Angron listens to White Noise. Nah, like, Angron listens to, like, stuff like Strapping Young Lad, if anyone knows them. He listens to like that. He listens like proper like thrash and like crazy shit. And Mortarian listens to like death metal. He like listens to Mortician and stuff like that. So it's not death metal, it's black metal or whatever, man. Like, you know, I'm not really into my metal anymore and these genres. But yeah, Mortarian listens to like black and death metal and stuff. And I say Korax definitely listens to emo. Dawn listens to like prog rock or something like that, and he thinks he's like the fucking Mac Daddy at it, and he's like, oh yes, this is such an intricate solo and stuff like that. Now Fulgrim listens to J-pop, man. Actually no, Fulgrim doesn't listen to J-pop. He used to listen to J-pop, but he's moved on to K-pop now. That's like the new thing. Fulgrim listens to K-pop. Done and dusted. Well, Strappy Young Lad, mate, I used to love Strappy Young Lad, man. My favourite metal song probably of all time is Detox. Or classic Devon Townsend. Mate, Sanguinius listens to 80s hair metal. That's what he models himself on. What would Vulcan listen to? Or Ferris? Ferris listens to fucking Nine Inch Nails, like industrial. Ferris definitely listens to like real like industrial stuff, man. It's like Nine Inch Nails fan and like sort of like industrial techno fan. Like those industrial techno kids under the bridge listening to Thomas the Tank Engine. Vulcan, I don't know, man, because Vulcan, like, he's like all about like nah, we've already said, man, Korax is definitely he's emo, mate. He's not even good enough to be Marilyn. He's not even metal enough to be like a Manson fan. Korax is definitely emo. Well, Kurz would listen to some like, maybe Kurz would listen to some like Manson or something like the beautiful people. As he's like stalking his prey on Nocturne. He's got a fucking beautiful people blaring out on his headphones. This sort of stuff always makes me chuckle, man, like thinking about the Primarchs in like real life and stuff like that, like what they would be listening to. Alfarius. What would Alfarius be into? Alfarius would be into like some real weird shit, man. Like experimental. You'd be like, what's this, mate? And he's like, oh, it's like it's real like experimental stuff, man. I don't think you'll get it. And you're like, all right, mate. It's all about deep thinking and like covert sounds and like, you know, it's all like offbeat and syncopated and stuff. And he's like, yeah, like jazz or something, like, you know. And he's like, yeah, man, don't you get it? It's like, mate, it's fucking shit. It's like, nah, man, you're about like jazz, yeah. Alfarius, Alfarius and Omicron listen to jazz. One of them plays the trumpet and like the other one's like on the drums, just like hammering away. Yeah, Alfarius listens to jazz. What Primarchs haven't we talked about? We still haven't worked out what Vulcan listens to. And there's still missing Primarchs that we haven't talked about. What would Chikati Khan listen to? The latest Cantonese bangers. Vulcan's a Johnny Cash man. Oh, yeah, Mitch. Now, K-pop is Fulgrim. Fulgrim listens to K-pop. Now, we've already discussed this, Brian. Fulgrim used to listen to J-pop and now he listens to K-pop. Because that's the cool shit. What the Emperor listen to? The Emperor doesn't listen to anything. He's one of those people who goes, oh, just like a bit of everything, so you know you can't trust him. He's one of those pricks as well that's just like really good at everything. Like, so like you're like, you know, if I'm doing some like tunes and he's like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do some tunes as well. So give him one of my machines and he's just like, just like pulls out like a, oh yeah, of course, Horus. What would Horus listen to? Oh, and we haven't spoke about Magnus either. Magnus would like listen to like sort of like Shakira or something like that, like sort of like gypsy inspired sort of pop music. Reggae. Magnus like psytrance. Oh man, I can see that. I can see Magnus rocking out to some psytrance actually. And he's like, open your eye. listen to this, Fulgrim. This bass is banging. He's like, open your eyes. And Magnus is like, Magnus, you got red, mate. Yeah, I always look like this. Magnus, your one pupil's massive, mate. He's like, Magnus, just fuck off to the webbay for a bit, man. You're freaking out, mate. Just go into the fucking chill out tent where the webbay is, and he just goes in there and just wrecks it. Like, wow. Emperor comes down. He's like, what the bloody hell's going on down here? Fucking Magnus is rolling around in a kettle. He's just completely blown up the Emperor's webbay, and he's like, Magnus, sling your hook, get out right now. And fucking the rest of you as well, sling your hooks, get out. Oh, fucking well done, Magnus. Fucking prick. Get out. The Emperor's like, get out before you wake up, Malkador. Do you know how old Malkador is? He's younger than you, Dad. That's not the point. Oh, man. Oh yeah, we got to do Primarchs in the pub. Man, it's so much effort though, man. I mean, I just like don't know where to start with that. Magnus in a kettle. Fucking Angron comes in and he's like fucking getting his face off, looks at fucking Magnus, he's like he's done like fucking 20 raps of speed or something. He's like where's Magnus? I'm gonna fucking kick his ass. Just leave him alone, brother. No, I'm gonna fucking smack him. He's fucked up the webway. Fucking dad's angry. Horus, yeah, yeah, we haven't decided on Horus. What would he listen to? See, Horus is a weird one, right? I feel like Horus would like listen to something normal, and then he gets like corrupted and starts listening to something really shit. Fear Factory. Oh no, because Fear Factory would fit well with Ferrus Manus, wouldn't it? Ferrus Manus listens to a bit of Fear Factory and a bit of Nine Inch Nails and like all that sort of industrial stuff like that. While he's in like making weapons or whatever it is he does. I still can't work out Horus though. Come on, lads. I think we've done them all, apart from the two missing ones. We've got to think about what would Horus listen to? I just can't think of what Horus would listen to. Something totally depraved like Coldplay. That's what happened, mate. He listened to Horus listened. Horus was like just into usual pop music and stuff, and then Erebus come up and went, "Yeah, Horus, why don't you listen to Radiohead?" And Horus was like, "Oh, Erebus, my friend, yes, give me the mixtape. What's on here?" And he's like, "It's just a selection of Coldplay and Radiohead." He's like, "Oh yeah, I'll give this a go." Goes home, puts on the mixtape, and he's like, "What have I done? Father, no." Starts crying. Yeah, that's it. Fucking Coldplay sent Horus over the edge, yeah, man. That's what sent him over the edge. Oh, no, we did say Mortarion, didn't we? Supergrass. Is Supergrass, we are young, we don't breathe, that one? Who Horus listens to Avril Lavigne or something? And then he like goes like proper 90s, he finds like a chicken wire fence, and he's like up against the chicken wire fence like, "Fulgrim, take a fucking selfie of me. Am I looking mean, Fulgrim? Am I looking 90s? Am I looking real 2000? He's like, "Yes, Fulgrim, yes. You're looking very good, Horus. Let me just do your hair a little bit. Oh, I forgot you don't have any hair. Here, put this wig on. That'll look better. No, I'm not wearing the wig, Fulgrim. I've told you before. Here, take the sacred wallet chain." "Yes, Horus. Take the wallet chains of chaos." "Well, Horus, you're only meant to attach them to your wallet. You're not meant to attach them to every piece of your armour. But anyway, it looks okay." Yes, that's Fulgrim's fashion advice. Stick chains to everything, Horus. Stick chains and spikes to everything. Yeah, man. That'll make you really popular. Oh, Dave, that's actually not a bad idea. That's a good idea, mate. I like that. Might have to get some people involved in that. That's a really good idea, Dave. I actually really like that. But the sock puppet, how would you... How would you like draw on the sock puppet to make it look like? Well, I wouldn't put it on Twitch, mate. It'd be on YouTube, wouldn't it? Get all the 2 views, mate. Yeah, I might have to go on to how to make a sock puppet on YouTube. Type in how do I make a Primark themed sock puppet on YouTube. Do you think anything will come up? And yeah, we past 10:30 already, are we? Yeah, the lost Primarchs went down. One went down to the one went down to the Warhammer chippy and never come back. The other one went out to go get a couple of packets of fags. I mean, sorry, cigarettes for any of the Americans or people, whatever. And they go get a couple of packets of ciggies or whatever. And he just didn't come back, mate. I'm like, where is whatever his name is? What was his name again? What, they always used to smoke sovereigns. What was our brother's name? I don't remember. Why did you ask Malcador? That old fuck remembers everything. You mean you don't remember our brother's name? Do you? No, that's not the point. We shouldn't talk about them. Father gets very angry. Yeah, Magnus is definitely the one that goes into cat, mate. Yeah, well, that's why they can't remember their names, mate. Dawn spiked them all with Ket that day, and Magnus never recovered. I feel like there's one Primarch we haven't mentioned. I think we have gone through them all though. Who do you reckon's a hip-hop dude? Dawn? Dawn's into Public Enemy, mate. Right. I think... Are we going to call it a day? Because like I said, really, I need to start working on the base now, and I'm going to have to rip this thing off the rip this thing off the base and then start working on the base, and I want to spend a whole stream on the base, and then we'll get these tusks done at the same time as the base, and then it will just be the rider after that. So maybe tomorrow we might be, I think tomorrow we'll probably be done with the actual elephant itself. I think that's a good shout. And then I can get the rider and everything sprayed up over the weekend. Hang on, what day is it tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, Thursday. Thursday I'm going out with my dad, and then I'm going to probably do the music stream Thursday again, because on Friday I'm going to Birmingham. It's my birthday, so I'm going to be meeting up with Zen. So that's what we're looking at for the schedule, is we'll do this again tomorrow. Thursday music stream, maybe quite late though, maybe like 8, 9, something like that. The music stream will start. I'll say, well, this stream didn't start till 8:30, so it's not really that majorly different, is it? But yeah, we'll do the music stream on the Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, definitely 100% no streaming. Potentially Sunday, depends how I feel after driving back from Brum. That's like a 3.5, 4 hour drive. Depends how tired I am from the weekend as well. But I don't think it's going to be too mental because I've got the missus with me. Oh, also Zen, Jigs reckons he's coming out on the Friday, maybe for the curry, so we can have a chat with him about that. Alrighty then. Just turned into Jim Carrey. So yeah, let's keep on with the current theme of not burning out, streaming and keeping things regular. And yeah, just if I'm done, I'm done. I don't need to push myself to do any more, do I really? Because otherwise I can't do anything else the next day because I'm too knackered or whatever. So today we've had a good stream. Have we had any new followers? If anyone's there and you want to follow, yeah, go on, give me a follow, man. Anyone on YouTube, give me a subscribe, give me a like and all of that stuff. Excellent. Unparalleled salesman skills there, look. And anyone who hasn't checked out the old new 40k song, go onto YouTube, do me a favour. It's on about 30 views at the moment. I'd like it to at least get to 100. I'll probably make 50 of them myself. You miss Magnus in the Discord. Is it the one with his knob out by any chance? I guarantee you that's the Magnus before I even look at it. It's not. Where is Magnus in the Discord then? Oh mate, that classic Wigan Pier geezer is 100% Magnus, mate. Could use that actually in the if we ever did do an episode, do you use that in the episode? It's Magnus. He looks a bit more Angron to me, that bloke. Oh yeah, he's got some very large eyes. Alright then, chaps. Is there anyone we can raid? Is there anyone that we know on? Not really. Hang on, isn't Bunker Gaming? Isn't that geezer, isn't he one of Chiller's mates? Alright, we'll raid. We'll raid Bunker then, and I'll have to be careful with what I stream to YouTube when we go raiding. Raid Bunker. Where's the underscore? Gaming. Alright then, chaps. We know the plan. See you around about this sort of time tomorrow, and I'll see you Thursday for the music stream. Apart from that, that's it. We're almost done with the elephant. We're almost done with the elephant, man. We've made some real good progress on that. So, on that note, I'm out. Raid is commencing in 8, 7, 6, and I'm not sure how I'm going to work YouTube out on this with the raid. So, yeah. Right. I'm out. See you tomorrow. Am I still on YouTube? I probably am. Should probably stop it now, shouldn't I? It's always awkward raiding and doing the ending the stream on YouTube, but yes, that's how it is. I'm out.